So I kind of think of the Coast Guard as being, as a service, a little bit like Bernie Webber. It goes out and does heroic things, but it does them very quietly in a very modest way. You don't often see the Coast Guard as, in the spotlight in the way that it is in this movie. What do you think that, having this movie out there is going to do for the profile of the service?
Well, I think it rekindles the interest in why folks like Dan and I joined. Dan, why did you join the Coast Guard? This wasn't planned.
Honestly, it was to do stuff like that. I must have saw a movie.
Perfect. That's it. You're done. Okay. So I think first of all, we'll do that, Harriet. It will get people to have an interest. It'll drive more young folks who want to come in. If I look out and I see some cadets that are here in the room today, when I taught at the academy just a couple years ago, I would ask in class, "Why are you here?" And so many of them from that era would raise their hands and say 9/11. Right? They saw what the Coast Guard did post that incident, and I think this will drive an interest in that. But I also think it keeps a focus on us as a premier maritime life-saving service, and that's one of our biggest roles and the one that the public knows us the most for. So,
Dan, do you have a perspective on that? What do you think the movie is going to do for the service?
I'm sorry, are we back to me again? All right.
Yeah.
Exactly what Commander said. He writes my evaluation, so.
Careful what you say.
I second what he said, but exactly that. Hopefully, it does rekindle the interest in. We are the fifth and smallest branch of the service, and hopefully, it helps for recruitment and just spark an interest in the Coast Guard, and I'd say increased support, but I work in New London. I don't know how we can increase support for the Coast Guard in this town, but maybe it will help in other parts of the country. I'm in New England and I love being here, so I can't say, all right, support us more. You all really do a really good job right now. So recruitment and hopefully just spark an interest and hopefully people wear their life jackets. There we go.
That's good advice.